Hockey is back, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome you to this special presentation of Wednesday night's Varsity on LI Sports Network. After 5 months of waiting, we are almost set to drop the puck on a new Suffolk County High School Hockey League season, and tonight we'll kick off with a varsity matchup between the regular season champion Northport Huntington Tigers and the Middle Country Cougars. Mike Calandra here, back and ready for the action alongside my good partner in crime, Ward Melville alumni and probably the best cameraman on planet Earth, Nick Quinn. We had a heck of a summer, but we are so stoked to return to the game we love and enjoy the most. And warm-ups have begun for these two squads. And there will be plenty of storylines to look out for here tonight. Most notably, Northport Huntington, who came oh so close to becoming champions, not once, not twice, but 3 times in 3 different tournaments. We'll see how they do with some major names not part of the roster anymore, but some new fresh faces that will step up for those that have moved on. While on the other side, the Middle Country Cougars finished last season missing the playoffs, recording only 5 wins, but this team is primed and for a very good potential, a lot of potential. Some new incoming players from the JV squad, most notably 21 Savage himself, Brandon Schuerman, Cumswag, New York's own, led the JV team with 33 goals in 20 games, scoring 68% of 60 goals scored by the Cougars JV squad. I'm going to step aside as warm-ups are about to conclude, and I'll see you everyone at puck drop. Everyone has come in assembly to see these two squads battle it out and kick off the 2022-23 varsity hockey season from Hauppauge, New York. Thank you for joining us for the ride. Northport Huntington trying to protect the zone immediately as Middle Country finds their way in enemy territory right away. There's a chance that just ricochets wide off the stick of Howard. Scott Whitbeck, one of the leading scorers for his many squads over the years, making his final appearance on opening nights for this varsity team, as he'll graduate once spring comes around the corner in a few months. Connor Dion making his return to the Cougars lineup as Scott Whitbeck starts things off With a roar from the crowd on that successful hit thrown against the Northport player. And there is another familiar face on the back end for the Tigers. Tyler Paragallo led the team in power play assists with 6 last year. And we'll see if that number grows even more, or if he can expand that number to a better stat, as Northport Huntington's Jake Giacoppi, who made an impact in many games for the JV squad, makes his debut here tonight, looking to get some numbers under his belt for the varsity team. Angel Spinelli backstopping the Tigers as usual. He'll be one of the only remaining players from last year's tremendous squad returning to this team, as Aiden Donnelly and Spinelli, who combined for 6 shutouts last year. So we'll see how that goes. Braden Schnepf, another new coming varsity player, actually a senior in high school. Spent a majority of his high school hockey career playing for some lower level Cougars teams. Had a successful freshman year campaign in 2019. Following up that, he had a back-to-back memorable seasons, as this chance off the stick of Blake Brown gets denied right there. Aiden Kolb on the back end with former Suffolk Ice Wolf Connor Dion, who, as I mentioned before, returns to the Cougars franchise after he had some stints with the school in his earlier seasons in high school hockey, most notably his freshman year. Kolb rits this one around the boards. Hot off the bench. It's Paragallo who gets fended off right there. It's Northport Huntington tries to counteract the other way with Robert Savaglio, the Long Island Royals product. Aiden Kolb hustling there in a hurry, and he got muscled to the ice right there by Savaglio. Robert Savaglio showing his aggressive demeanor early on here in the first, as everyone converges behind the cage trying to fight that puck out of the scramble. Bouncing around as Kolb gets shoved into the boards once again. Kolb going to navigate that one successfully out of the zone as Northport Huntington inches closer and closer to striking first here in the opening frame. Paragallo from the top, and score right on cue. Tyler Paragallo, and the Tigers lead 1-0. Luke Hoffler in the faceoff draw for the Cougars as Middle Country enters the zone with some veracity on that shot that gets denied by Spinelli. As we mentioned before, the Tigers had a 2-goal tandem of Angel Spinelli and Aiden Donnelly, and now this year they'll have their hands full, possibly switching the netminders for these upcoming games, with 3 potentially good seasons on the rise for Spinelli, and incoming goalies Haley Martin and Evan Schubert, who had their fair share of big moments in the JV level. Watch out there. That was Andrew Lipey getting stood up along the half wall. As we approach 5 minutes of play already done here in the first. Back to the point it goes. Northport Huntington, another chance, and this one whistles wide of the cage. Look out there. Major collision inside the zone. It's both of these teams not giving each other a single inch of space. Joseph Golod, JV All-Star on the attack, and he got denied that time by Spinelli. Adam Asmoon on the draw for the Cougars as Golod risks this one down low. Trying to get there was Brendan Lloyd. Northport Huntington trying to avoid carnage here in the early going of this period. Tyler Paragallo looking for another point on his scoring resume here tonight. He got shoved off the puck right there by Dion. Back at the point, Giacoppi steps into one, and he let it go just wide. Robert Savaglio sidesteps some of the pressure right there, gets tripped up by his 13 counterpart, Joseph Golod. Another chance that just skips wide of the cage. More battling along the half wall between the Cougars and the Tigers. As everyone pins up against each other, trying to fight the loose puck free as this one gets jabbed down low onto the stick of Giacoppi. Paragallo winds, fires, and that chance trickles off the pad. It wouldn't get through as this one goes out of play. 1-0 to score. Over 5 minutes of hockey have been played so far here in the first. Thomas Howard will take the draw against incoming varsity player Blake Brown, who finished the JV season with double-digit point totals. And we'll see if that stat repeats itself here this season in his varsity year debut. Another chance, and that time Brown gets his first shot on net, but it got swallowed up. Brown on the tie-up as Middle Country tries to plug their way out of the zone. One player got dumped to the ice right there as Northport Huntington sends this one in deep once again. Aiden Kolb getting a workout from the Tigers as he'll look to make an impact as usual for Middle Country. Coming in this season as a senior, as it'll be his swan song high school hockey year. This one gets thrown on net, and it misses just wide of the cage for Northport Huntington. Another chance in front, and a big denial that time, twice by the Cougars netminder, Christopher Lucente. Back-to-back stops that time against Northport Huntington. 2-on-1 chance possibly developing here for the Cougars as Brandon Schuerman got fended off that time. Another chance thrown in front, but it couldn't connect for the Cougars. Tigers bolting the other way. A dangle, a chance on it. Another chance, and it nearly squirts free in front of the nets as this one gets wheeled around the boards. That's Michael Agafonov, wearing number 89 for the Tigers. Another new face among the many new players Northport Huntington has added to their roster this season. This one gets flipped ahead, and it'll be spiked in further by Middle Country's Luke Hoffler. Adam Asmoon trying to create some havoc down low. Big collision inside the zone once again, that time between big man Braden Schnepp and Northport Huntington's Robert Savaglio as the battle continues in the far corner. Now Northport Huntington is able to squeak by and create some separation as they push ahead. Savaglio dangling through his legs, gets past Dion. Savaglio to the net! And he's stopped by Lucente. Christopher Lucente played for the Freeport Arrows. Last 4 seasons played for the Freeport Arrows, and in 2022, he joins the elite PAL Junior Islanders. Watch out here, belts in front, and nearly belted one home. The last name sounds familiar. Well, that's because that is Cole Belts. I'm assuming younger brother. As Dion tries to skitter this one back the other way. And captain of this Northport Huntington team is the man with the only goal so far. He takes over the reins of captaincy that was once held by Long Island Rebels' own Jack Brecklin. As Paragallo steams through to the net, and another denial is made by Lucente with the glove. Blake Brown back in the face-off dot. Tie up right there, and this springs the Cougars free to the zone. Brandon Schuerman couldn't finish the job in front. A very close call for the Tigers as their lead nearly got away from them right there, and we'll take a look at the replay. Poke check play of Angel Spinelli thwarts off the Cougars that time. As coming in on the rush was Devin Quinones, who nearly connected with Schuerman for his first tally as a varsity player. Might be trying to skip this one away from the crowd of bodies as positioned in front. And here come the Cougars once more. Another chance the other way. Score! Tied game. Middle Country is on the board. Joseph Duffy answers the call for the Cougars on that blazing wrist shot that gets the best of Spinelli. It's a 1-1 hockey game here late in the first. Northport Huntington attempting to reset cleanly. Giacopi couldn't spring that one forward. Braden Schnepp trying to hustle to the possession right there as Paragallo gets a hold of it once more. Touched on again, and pushing this one further in the zone is Giacopi, but it's angle on goal, just missing wide. Savaglio stick handling, another chance denied that time by Lucente. Connor Dion, the alternate captain, Trying to power this one out of the zone as Paragallo finds himself twisting in center ice. Dion trying to set up another big play as players go tumbling all over each other in the Tiger zone. Back the other way, Giacoppi with another chance, and that one just gets powered wide. Watch out there. Big time hits laid by number 26 of Northport, Huntington, James Ioannidis. Austin Rutkowski trying to push it ahead. Here comes Joseph Duffy, another chance. Duffy lets that one go out of play.
Sounds good. So 3:30, but I'll be here around like 3:15.
Luke Hoffler again in the draw. In the drawing dot, Joseph Duffy aims, fires, and that chance just trickled wide of the cage. May have gotten a piece of Spinelli's stick, and judging by the loose object in the crease, it came off Spinelli's stick. Everyone battling in front as it pinballs off a bunch of players. Delayed penalty here. And it's touched up. Hooking is the call. Northport Huntington on the penalty kill here in the first period with 2:48 to go. Middle Country will get their stab at it on the power play. Luke Hoffler on, or Thomas Howard, I should say, in the face-off dot as Whitbeck plays this one in the corner looking for Howard. Matthew Morandi battling in a tight area behind the goal with Whitbeck and Howard next to him. Looked like that was Henry Norris who committed the game's first penalty for the hooking violation, as this one gets slammed out of the zone by the Tigers. On the hunt is Billy Collins, who makes his return to high school play after taking a year absence alongside his brother Ryan Collins, playing for the prestigious Long Island Gulls organization. Watch out here. Tigers trying to create some havoc, maybe get a shorthanded opportunity to go the other way. Touched in front, Whitbeck couldn't get that one close to the net. Aiden Kolb feeds it across on a one-timer that just misses wide of the net. Had a lot of bodies positioned in front looking to deflect it home. Here comes Collins trying to drag the puck past Asmoon as the Cougars continue to find themselves having difficulty converting on the man advantage. Another almost ended ugly between Luke Hoffler and Tyler Paragallo, as Paragallo, who has the propensity of laying the big hits, almost took out another target here tonight. Watch out here. Cougars, half a minute to go on the man advantage. We close in on the final minute of play here in the first. Back to the point. Dion gets it onto the stick of Hoffler. Hoffler couldn't send that one further in front. Kolb couldn't get the trigger pull to go. Brandon Schuerman trying to curl away from Belt. Feeds it across on the far side, and it couldn't be jammed home that time. And so the Cougars' power play goes unsuccessful. To make matters worse, they go off sides. 43 seconds remaining here in a close first period battle between the defending regular season champions and a potentially Dangerous. Cougars line up. Oh, double head saves made there by Christopher Lucente on Giacopi. Here comes Asmoon charging down the wing with a chance. And that got deflected off the shoulder of Spinelli. That makes yet another big stop in the early going of this contest. Golod backpedaling as he got it onto the stick of Duffy. Duffy able to spring free, trying to break through everyone. Got put to a stop that time. Northport Huntington. Another chance at the buzzer, and it nearly got deflected home by Giacopi, but once again, Christopher Lucente getting a round of applause for his courageous efforts as the first period ends tied up at 1. Only 15 minutes of hockey have been played, but it's been a heck of a workout for both netminders backing their teams here tonight. Christopher Lucente in his varsity season debut with the Middle Country Cougars, and the ever so dangerous and gracious Angel Spinelli representing the Northport Huntington Tigers as the second period gets going, and it almost gets going with a fire and intense finish by Whitbeck. Dion sends this one on target. It pinballs off a skate in front. Whitbeck couldn't get a hold of it as this one gets sprung ahead and almost connects on the stick of Gafanov for the Tigers. Sean Tittle on the ice once again for Northport Huntington. Here come the Cougars back in the zone. Whitbeck sends one on nets amongst the crowd of bodies. Spinelli was able to see it and keep it out. Whitbeck pressured right there. More players converging along the half wall. Set back to the point. Quinones sending this one down low once again. Nice stash in front is Whitbeck. Got met with some physicality right there. 2-on-1 chance possibly developing the other way. Agafanov fires, save made. Another one as Christopher Lucente shuts the door on the Tigers offense once again. Belt got it in front. Giacopi practically with his back facing towards the net. Almost got that one to go. Pardon me, that was not Giacopi, but it happened to be another Long Island Royals player. Actually, it was Giacopi. The way his jersey looked, you could say similar to the likes of Derek Mackholtz, a former and tough Northport Huntington Tigers player. And this one gets sent in front, but it couldn't be connected home. Haragallo steps into one, feeds it across, belts, couldn't jam one on nets as he fanned on the attempt. Back the other way, Brandon Schuerman. Pushed off that time by Savaglio. Savaglio feeds it across. Haragallo couldn't finish that time as it slipped off the blade of his stick. Sent in front on Giacoppi's feed, and a big stop is made again, that time by Lucente on the Tigers. Pushed on nets, and it couldn't be jammed home. Once again, watch out, and this will definitely result in a penalty against the Cougars. The first they have taken here tonight, and getting up slowly there for the Tigers. Picking himself up from his own feet is Eric Kraft, Long Island Rebels product. Obviously shaken up, visibly in some discomfort. So he'll take a moment to get himself together before taking another shift for his team. It was Quinones who got overly aggressive in the corner with Eric Kraft. That has resulted in the Tigers going to the man advantage for the first time tonight. Savaglio. Another chance. Tittle on target as it's knocked into the ceiling to stop play. Plenty of activity inside the zone right there. So we have nearly gone 3 minutes of hockey here in the second, with both of these teams knotted up at one. Northport Huntington trying to take over once again. Gaffinoff missed the connection with Savaglio, but it stays at the point. Gaffinoff one-timer, shutting the door and making yet another stop was Sente. Copy got tangled up right there with Dion as Savaglio placed it on the stick of his teammate. Giacoppi nearly touched that one home, but it got shut down once again by Lucente. Savaglio with the keep at the top. Feeds it in front. Couldn't connect that time with the returning Eric Kraft. Northport Huntington with another chance inside the zone. Giacoppi fends it off. That time by Lucente on the nice dangle by Kraft, but it wasn't enough to set something up. Or was it? As that one nearly got put home in front by the Tigers. Once again, another chance for the top. Another blocker stop by Lucente. Eric Kraft with a curl and drag tangle as this one is able to be batted away. It'll kill off some precious time. Advantage to the Cougars. This one gets spiked around the wall. Savaglio with the keep once again. Giacoppi turning away from the enemy before flipping it across back to the top. Sent on over. Savaglio wheels this one down low to Giacoppi. Giacoppi lays it on to stick of Brown. Brown couldn't feed it back in front. We are even strength once again as Quinones makes his way back onto the ice, almost getting a breakaway opportunity. He's able to fend off Giacoppi right there. Dion battling hard with Savaglio. Quinones drives Jake Giacoppi or Robert Savaglio to the ice. Another body goes flying to the surface, and it's Connor Dion who continues to throw and flex his muscle. And this will result and a penalty once again. Connor Dion getting a little too rough with the Tigers on the back end. Score remains tied at 1. Northport Huntington. But another crack at it on the man advantage. Paragallo with a chance and it's denied by Lucente. Watch out here. Scott Whitbeck. Short-handed opportunity. It's negated right there by the hard-charging, back-checking Tyler Paragallo. This one gets sent ahead. Sean Tittle trying to nudge this one onto the stick of Gaffinoff. Gaffinoff plays it back to the point. Gaffinoff gets it again. Looks, fires just wide of the right post. As he narrowly beat Lucente to the punch that time. Nice curl and drag maneuver right there. As the Tigers return in the zone with a chance, and it just misses the left post that time. Paragallo, Gaffinoff looking, gets it back. As the Tigers continue to work inside the zone, and this one nearly gets a hold of the linesman right there. Another chance sent in front, but it couldn't connect for the Tigers. More hard battling on net. And watch out here, Brandon Schuerman almost on the runway that time. As he was ready to take off and unleash a shot. He's got the speed for it, and it's a fact. Gaffinoff in front, and it couldn't connect that time once again for the Tigers. Tyler Paragallo visibly shaken up in the corner. Northport Huntington nearly connecting there. Sean Tittle just letting it go wide. Angel Spinelli playing this one cautiously onto the stick of Rutkowski as it gets banked off the boards and misses the stick of Savaglio for icing. Quite the shift for Ryan Collins of the Tigers as he nearly set up multiple scoring chances on this latest power play opportunity for the Tigers. 4 seconds remaining on the man advantage for Northport Huntington. 4 seconds until Connor Dion gets back in action. And he'll head to the bench for Scott Whitbeck as another player goes tumbling to the ice. Jake Giacoppi gets a hold of it again, spinning with a chance on net, and it just got denied by Lucente, and there's another one off the pad of Lucente to deny the Tigers. Rutkowski hustling back to get a hold of the puck. Rutkowski dancing behind the goal to create some separation. Whitbeck with a dangle. Whitbeck on his backhand, and it just gets floated wide of Spinelli. Would have been quite the goal for the senior Scott Whitbeck if that one converted. And instead it's icing. We'll take a look at the replay. He's got the ability to make some magic happen in tough areas. And there was another example of what Scott Whitbeck can do when he has the puck on his stick. Ioannidis with a long drive on net, and another save is made by Christopher Lucente. We have a gentleman's disagreement brewing in front of the nets with the officials getting in there quickly to extinguish it. Brown on the draw again. Tied up that time as it gets stolen away by the ever so dangerous Brandon Schuerman. Schuerman plops this one in front. So that was Luke Hoffler charging along the wing, heading towards the cage. This one might go for icing. It will not, as it gets played off the pad of Lucente. Oh! One player got crushed hard in the corner boards. And this will result in an obvious roughing penalty against Northport's Huntington. Nicholas Totoro getting overly aggressive with the Cougars. And so it's an even playing field when it comes to power play opportunities, as both the Tigers and Cougars have 2 power plays here tonight. Tigers unsuccessful on both trips around the sun, while the Tigers have only got the luxury of going on the man advantage. The Tigers unsuccessful both trips around the sun, while the Cougars have only got the luxury of going on the man advantage once so far tonight. And here's their second time around. We'll see how the crowd reacts if they can get this one to go their way. Dion nearly got pushed into the boards right there by Tittle, as Dion returns to the ice after taking the penalty before for the Cougars. Watch out! Penalty, and rightfully so, against Northport Huntington's captain, Tyler Paragallo. Connor Dion waving his arms up in the air, getting the crowd riled up here in the late moments of the second period, as Middle Country will not only have a second, but now a third power play opportunity, this being a 5-on-3 man advantage due to the near dangerous result of that knee-on-knee collision between Tyler Paragallo and Luke Hoffler. Dion. Cougars attacking in front, and it gets jammed wide by Asmoon. Successful clear for the Tigers, will escape some major damage right there. Quinones, Long Island Rebels product, charging in from defense to offense. He's denied by Angel Spinelli, and that stops play. Luke Hoffler on the draw against Agafonov for Middle Country. Dion fires wide of the cage, with Spinelli sliding from right to left. Dion with another crack at it. Duffy fanned on the one-timer. Keeps it in the zone. Middle Country playing keep away from the Tigers here with under 5 minutes to go. Spinelli with a kick save to deny the Cougars. Watch out down low. Middle Country inching closer and closer to now. Another chance, and this one gets ricocheted off a body in front. Hard battling happening down low. Sent across. Duffy feeds it across. Dion aims, fires over the top. Everyone holding on for dear life, but no chance. Kick save in front by Angel Spinelli. Whistle blows as a near-man scramble ensues inside the goal mouth. But it's Angel Spinelli once again standing tall as he hugs his opponent, Quinones. half a minute to go on the Paragallo minor. Plopped all the way to the other end as another successful clear is made by the Tigers. Aiden Asmoon in this case, having some trouble escaping from the clenches of Belt. This one is punched forward. Schuerman alone as he takes on two defenders. Now he's got some help coming. Schuerman speeds it in front. Almost got deflected home right there for Middle Country. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Asmoon tried to twist one in front as this one gets spun around down low by Schuerman onto the stick of Howard. But it gets taken away immediately by the Tigers, who have trouble escaping the zone. Another chance in front. Whitbeck targeting the goal, couldn't connect. Another chance. Asmoon fires a wide rebound in front. Could it be stopped home? Another chance. Falling in front. Score! Scott Whitbeck! You can tell there's something special about this Middle Country Cougars varsity team just by the reaction and the scene here at the rinks in Hauppauge, New York. And it's only opening night. There's a lot of potential for this team to show up and make a surprise run in February, if that happens. Scott Whitbeck making most of his moments here tonight. Batter for the Cougars. What a sequence. That one narrowly escaped from rolling in at first. As this one gets taken away, Gafanov scores! Tied game! Big man Michael Gafanov picks up his first goal of the season, which ties things up at 2. Talk about a recovery for the Tigers after the craziness that ensued on the other end. Gafanov responds in a hurry. 2-2, knotted up. Still another chunk of minutes left to be played here in the late second period as we get another whistle, and we'll see what the issue is here. We could be looking at another penalty. And it's Eric Kraft heading to the box. He drew a penalty, and now he takes a penalty tonight for the Tigers. And we'll see if this results in a mob scene for the Cougars. Their fans are anticipating something monumental here in these next 2.5 or so more minutes. Possibly 2 of those minutes will be played 5-on-4. Another player loses their stick, and that will negate the power play opportunity for the Cougars. Luke Hoffler, 2 minutes for slashing. And the results is 4-on-4 hockey and a face-off draw in a new location. Sean Tittle, Belt, Robert Savaglio, and the returning Tyler Paragallo representing the Tigers special teams unit. Paragallo pushes this one in deep as Tittle nearly gets met right there as Savaglio gets a hold of it once more. Savaglio drives in hard, and he gets denied by Christopher Lucente once again. No goal that time for Northport Huntington. Lucente saying no. He is definitely going to have his hands full for this next shift as Agapanov returns on the ice for the Tigers. There he is in front after the puck pinballed off a skate. Agapanov was there in the right spot at the right time to possibly put one home. Saying no that time was Lucente. He picks up yet another save. Agapanov on the tie-up. He's got Duffy alongside of him for help. This one gets sent in deep. Duffy, Spinelli, the puck is loose, but no one was able to put it home. Jake Giacoppi the other way, looking to take the lead for the Tigers. And the save is made that time by Lucente. That nearly took everyone's breath away right there as Angel Spinelli played some caution with the wind. Or didn't play some caution with the wind. He took a big gamble right there trying to play that one outside of his crease. And it nearly cost him big. And there is another shutdown save and a beauty by Christopher Lucente. Duffy, with one goal under his belt here tonight, takes off down the wing, gains the zone, sends it on net, and it redirects off the shaft of the stick of Spinelli. It'll go as another save for number 12 of the Tigers. As Moon in trouble, trying to dig it free. Paragallo with some room to fire one on net. Got it in front as it skitters around in the crease. Well, luckily for the Cougars, they're able to evade damage. Duffy sends this one in deep once more as we've reached the final minute of play here in the second. It's gearing up to be an unforgettable finish on opening night here at the rinks as we got 15 minutes of hockey to be played and settled once this next series expires in the next 40 seconds. Rutkowski able to fend off the Cougars there again as this one gets angled ahead, misses the stick of Giacoppi, and he gets roughed up right there or takes a run at Dion. Dion couldn't send this one out of the zone cleanly, and here comes Quinones breaking in with a chance. Hoffler on the back in the trailer, nearly converting there. Feet ahead, Jake Giacoppi leaning in with a chance denied, rebounds, and the buzzer sounds. 2-2 the score heading to the third. Coming up following the conclusion of this exciting contest is our nightcap between the Ward Melville Patriots and the West Islip Lions. And it'll definitely be something to witness right here on the LI Sports Network. But right now we are witnessing a heck of a battle between the Cougars of Middle Country and the Northport Huntington Tigers. Howard has nearly belted that one in on goal from the corner. Being pressured by Howard. Gaffinoff squirts this one around the boards. Braden Schnepp back on the ice, looking for another opportunity. Schnepp having trouble clearing this one out of the zone. Schuerman coming in to help. Belt looking, feeds it in front, and Gaffinoff almost jams it home. Schuerman hold on the brakes right there to get it ahead to Schnepp. And Braden Schnepp got drilled into the boards hard by Paragallo. Watch out, Gaffinoff trying to send a message here to Golod, but it's Joseph Golod who puts on the dance moves against Gaffinoff. Blake Brown trying to fight and freeze in the nets. Enabling to cover up some ground that time once again was Lucente. Another chance floated out of the zone cleanly by Collins. Duffy protecting on the back end. Spins this one to the other side. Angled ahead. Quinones has some help along the wing. It's Hoffler with him. Coming into the picture is Lightby as well, as this one gets skittered off a stick and into the corner. Steal made again, that time by Savaglio of the Tigers, who's putting on quite the clinic here in this series. Robert Savaglio end-to-end in front! Oh my goodness! Christopher Lucente rolling around for dear life. As the craziness has carried on here in the third. Quinones on a chance on that. Glove down by Spinelli. Andrew Lightby walks in with a chance as this one gets floated in deep. Spinelli will play it behind the goal. Savaglio trying to keep this one away from the Cougars. Back the other way. Here come the Tigers. A chance on net. Score! Welcome back, Billy Collins. Come at the regular season champs, you best not miss. Billy Collins makes his long-anticipated return to high school hockey play after spending a year away from the Tigers organization to play alongside his brother Ryan Collins with the Long Island Gulls. And there he uses some of his abilities that he has helped the Gulls with to help the Tigers here tonight. Scott Whitbeck in the trailer trying to get a hold of one, but it's the Tigers who negate the opportunity. Eric Kraft the other way. One-on-one chance, and he is getting tangled up, and things get rough. Zero to 100 real quick. Connor Dion, Eric Kraft separated by the officials. Both of them, I assume, will receive coincidental minors for the disagreements. Second penalty, second trip to the sin bin for both players. And we'll see what the ramifications are following this wrestling match inside the Cougars zone. Eric Kraft, Long Island Rebels product, has been in the midst of a lot of physical things here tonight. Got shaken up early on in the corner back in the first period. He took one back in a bad way against the Cougars in the second. And here he is, along with Connor Dion, both travel products in their own rights, sitting in the penalty box for what should be quite some time. Paragallo sends this one in deep. On the back end, Aiden Kolb having trouble controlling it as Belt works his way in deep in front almost. Snatching that one on the deflection home was Tittle. Sean Tittle trying to switch gears and bounce it off of wall. Agafanov plays it in front. Tittle couldn't spike that one home. Another save. And another missed scoring chance for the Tigers. Tittle on the tie-up with Hoffler. Belt being hounded right there by Duffy. Paragallo with some veracity, trying to make a play happen down low. Another chance in front, and it gets negated off a body played by one of the Cougars. Paragallo in trouble before stashing on to stick of Agapanov, getting hounded once again by Duffy. Brandon Schuerman with another steal. He's going to have some trouble here unless he has some help in the trailer, which he did at the moment. Here's another opportunity the other way. Agapanov for two. Another save made that time by Vicente. Mikhail Agapanov trying to pick up another point here tonight. Steal made by Quinones. He's got Schuerman on the far wing. And nothing happens there. Savaglio gains the zone once again. Has his target in sight. Savaglio drops it in front. Another chance, and that one squirts wide off the stick of the latest goal scorer, Collins. Puck bouncing around in front. Goal on, and Savaglio getting reacquainted in the corner boards once again. Now Asmoon comes back to help to try to keep the Tigers at bay. Rutkowski, collateral damage right there as he tried to play the puck, and this results in Asmoon with a chance, and it just goes wide. 1 feet ahead, connects to Giacoppi with a spring in the zone, and he's in trouble again. Giacoppi. Duffy the other way. Joseph Duffy cuts in the middle with a chance and got batted down. Another opportunity. Giacoppi falling to his knees. Gets back up, feeds it across. Ryan Collins denied by Christopher Lucente. And what a near magical play that could have ended amazingly for Jake Giacoppi, recovering after what it seemed like was going to be a major breakdown impacting the Tigers. But instead, it's Jake Giacoppi using his travel abilities to keep that play alive. Another tie-up on the draw. We'll see if the Cougars can withstand this offensive surge that the Tigers have gathered here and put it back in their hands with under 10 minutes left to play here in the third. More players jostling in front. This is Belt. Belt going on an adventure. Oh! That one rang off the iron. Another chance for the top. That time, Ryan Collins missing. Another feed in front. That one ricocheted off a body as Collins tries to play it carefully. And this results in Asmoon trickling this one in deep. That's a tired man right there heading back to the bench for a new reinforcement. Agafonov. Now Schnepp feeds it on Sestica. Whitbeck with a head full of steam down the wing, and he's charged into the boards there. Where he was met by a hard charging, hustling Billy Collins. Oh, watch out. Scott Whitbeck taking cover. Getting the worst of that right there. Watch out. Another chance. Agafonov trying to settle it. Now he has to call an audible. Pardon me, that was, or it is, Agafonov with help from Billy Collins. Scott Whitbeck, resilient. It's the best way to describe him. Facing a 1-goal deficit as Middle Country tries to get it off to an emphatic start here in the 2022-23 varsity season. A conference ensues along the half loss of Aglio, able to dig it free. Watch out, Jake Giacoppi couldn't deal the hand of death that time to the Cougars as he nearly went off sides and the puck, where the feed came out of reach of his stick. Watch out here. Escaping Hoffler with Schurman on the wing. And the save is made out of the glove of Spinelli. 6:20 to go. And the combatants from the previous quarrel return to the ice. There is no doubt in everyone's minds that the officials are going to keep things or get in between those two. So we got ourselves an exciting finish on the horizon. Two schools have been playing some hard-nosed hockey from the start. Blake Brown in a low breakaway, and it misses wide. Another chance off the boards in front. Eric Kraft shoved to the ice. Now he's trying to take some liberties back at the Cougars. Jake Giacoppi with his JV teammates, now varsity teammate Blake Brown in sight. There's Schurman playing this one across. Lloyd had trouble locating it, and this results in nearly getting the best of the Cougars. Ioannidis. Jake Giacoppi left alone in the corner, looking for a target open. Feeds in front, Eric Kraft denied. Rebound, Blake Brown fanned on the attempt as he couldn't get elevation on the latest scoring chance for Northport's Huntington. As we anticipated, there was going to be some emotions riling up here in the third. Only this time, neither team gets handed a bad card. 5:27 to go. Agafonov plays this one in deep around the boards. Duffy having trouble locating it as Belts nearly put that one home. Tittle plays it back to Paragallo. A mistake there made as Tyler Paragallo is able to recover. Plays this one off the boards as Duffy got met by the physical body of Gafanov. Tittle trying to wheel and deal away from the pressure. Paragallo walking the puck on his stick down low, feeds it in front. Tittle almost navigating that one on net. And the save is made before the puck crossed the line by Lucente. Collins on the draw. And now it's Whitbeck, but a chance on the wing. Almost spun it across to Schuerman. Watch out! Tyler Paragallo. All systems engaged with the latest hits. That time against Golod. Watch out. Paragallo converging with Whitbeck. 3-on-1 chance the other way. DeYoung left alone in a bad spot. Oh, it goes off the post. Giacoppi missing his chance that time. Schuerman breaks free, gets it ahead to Howard. Schuerman charging in front, trying to get the feed back. Howard got it on net, and the save is made again by Spinelli. 4 minutes remaining here in regulation. The deficit, 1 for Middle Country. Full crowd on hands for the Middle Country Cougars, while a handful of patrons have gathered to support the Tigers here on this Monday evening. Lifted out of the zone, chase on between the Tigers and Cougars, Duffy and Agafonov. Belt trying to spin out of harm's way. Another steal, nice play. Agafonov lifts this one wide, almost finishing strong for his second goal of the night. 3.5 remaining here in regulation. Agafonov, heavy body check thrown in the corner against Duffy. Sprung ahead off the boards. Middle Country, watch out! Robert Savaglio almost taking out the Cougars player there. And here's another steal and a possible breakdown for the Cougars. Agafonov playing in front, and it gets wheeled wide by Belts. Coming in close for his first goal at the varsity level. Quinones, Long Island Rebels product, looking to make a statement late with under 3 minutes to go here in the third. Asmoon plays this one in the neutral zone. Asmoon gets it back on a bad miscommunication by the Tigers. Whitbeck gets it off the pad of Spinelli, and it gets thrown back in front. Spinelli with a careful cover-up. We'll have another draw inside the Tigers zone. Here's another good look at some new uniform details the Tigers will be wearing this year, acknowledging their near national title in the Division II high school hockey level. They came oh so close back in March, finishing second place after finishing second to St. Anthony's up in Saugerties in the New York State High School Hockey Championship. Offsides called. Blake Brown able to get the shot off, but it won't count regardless if that one went in or not. Timeout is called. Middle Country strategizing late in the third. So far, I think this game exceeded our expectations. We saw an absolute barn burner to kick off the evening between the Middle Country freshman squad beating the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls just before the buzzer sounded, winning 4-3. Shades of last year's opening night battle to kick off the Suffolk County High School Hockey League season, in which we had the Lawnwood freshman squad beating Kings Park Homack at the Horn in a game that saw nearly 20 combined goals. It's safe to say these two teams, they don't want the freshman division to steal the spotlight from them here on opening night, and they are showing it every single minute, every single shift in this hockey game. 3-2, Northport Huntington leads, trying to start the season off on the right foot. Paragallo enters the zone once again with some speed, with a chance, save made. That time, another chance, and it just gets lofted over the nets. May have gotten some help off a body in front. Paragallo springs this one across. Agapanov curls away from Duffy. Agapanov trying to keep it on his stick as he had some pressure coming from Schuerman. Duffy able to regain control of it, has his eyes set on a target up ahead. As Moon trying to get a hold of it, as it's Collins who gets it on his stick, sends it across. Out of the zone it goes. Duffy with it again. Duffy springs this one in the neutral zone. Hoffler, a chance the other way. Luke Hoffler, full systems engaged, and nearly puts it home. Another chance, and it gets pushed wide. Another opportunity squirting back in front, but no one was able to jam it home again. Craziness ensuing from all angles inside the zone, with Angel Spinelli sprawling all over the place inside the crease. Another player down in front. That was Brandon Schuerman getting up slowly. The extra attacker is on for Middle Country. The crowd anticipating, adrenaline pumping ever so slightly. Hoffler in front. It's denied by Spinelli. Maybe his biggest save of the night. Dion with the major keep at the top. Whitbeck in the shadows, waiting to strike when the iron is hot. Dion met by Tittle, able to get onto the stick of Whitbeck. Dion calling for the feed feverishly as it gets sent in front. Hoffler tries to squeak it home, and it couldn't be done that time. Under 20 seconds to go now in regulation. Empty net denied that time by Dion. Steal made by the Tigers. Jake Eric Kraft misfiring there. Duffy couldn't launch it ahead. Giacoppi. Time runs out. And the regular season champs stand tall in the end, winning by a final of 3-2. Northport Huntington takes it in a wild one over the Middle Country Cougars on opening night. What a battle. Congratulations underway for Angel Spinelli as he picks up his first victory of what should be a very long and enduring varsity season campaign, as he takes the reins over Aiden Donnelly as the #1 netminder for this very talented and highly acclaimed Tigers squad. It's over from here. It's over here from Game 1 at the rinks, with Game 2 coming right around the corner between the Patriots and the Lions. West Islip, Ward Melville. See you very soon, folks.